The scariest things that you can deal with
What's that?
is when you find somebody new and you're having to compete against their past. Because I remember my grandma always told me, boy, you're going to meet women and women going to come into your life and they will always have somebody from their past that will always have access to them. One person. Just one. Not a whole bunch of dudes,
You're
not
right.
a whole bunch. No, I'm talking about, baby, listen to me. I don't
There's
care. I
that
don't
one
care what
special
you, I don't
person.
care what she tell you. There will always be one person that will always have access to her no matter what she says to you. And another thing she said was every time you date somebody, you always have to remember you are really not the one she want to be with. The one she really want probably just wouldn't get his act together. And them two things, it stuck with me forever.
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all, grandma was probably for the streets. Cause I'm telling you right now, bro, if you was an alpha to a woman, if you is a thoroughbred guy, select whatever you want to call it, to a woman, she is not finna have no other guys that you competing with. If anything, she will be competing all time for you. You always want to get a woman who competed for you. You don't compete for women. Make the women compete for you, guys. That's just how it's supposed to be. Yes, typically, and I've said this before, typically you can holler at a woman and all of that. But once you got them hooked, guys, you got to only deal with the women that want you, or deal with women who send you choosing signals, or deal with women who show interest to you initially. But if you have to approach a woman, make sure that this is a woman that genuinely likes you, guys. That eliminates all of this shit. And then make sure you either are the imprint, the first 3 guys she had sex with, or make sure that you top the imprint. I got a video on my page called Topping the Imprint with like a Michael Jordan with a goat head for the cover photo. And I also got a video way back on, I think it was the first video I dropped on this page, as a matter of fact. So just go to my page and go to Otis. And it's a video on how to know when your girl is truly into you, guys. And I was fresh out of the field when I made that video. I did that video in 2020, guys. I had just gotten a relationship that year. I was just coming off having 4-5 girl rotations at the time of the making of a video. So I really was seasoned, and I was very much so in my prime of being a player at that time, guys. I'm in the stage now of maintaining relationships long term, which in my opinion is the hardest thing to do. Especially because, for one, guys, it's not in our nature as men to just be with one woman. So that's a challenge already, especially when you know you got options. And then 2, it's just a challenge just dealing with the highs and lows constantly and having to keep a woman on her toes and keep everything spiced up and all of that, guys. But it's not really like that hard, guys. It's just you have to be very seasoned and know what the hell you're doing. So, yeah, guys, I disagree with that. I feel like for a lot of men, maybe the average man, yes. But, you know, I don't preach us being average over here. I preach us being above average and not mediocre lifestyle. This over here. So if you an average guy or below average guys and you ain't putting the work for self-improvement, you ain't working on body game, you ain't got your sex game up, you ain't giving your girl orgasms, you not giving her excitement experiences. It's not, if y'all were to break up today, it's nothing that she learned from you. It's nothing that she could really truly remember from you, except for, oh, he was a nice guy, or he was a solid boyfriend that was always there. If that's all she has to remember you by, if you didn't give her any highs and lows, if you didn't control her emotions, if you didn't practice emotional maintenance, if you didn't give her any shock value or any extreme feelings, if she doesn't think about you and get a rush, guys, if you didn't bring any excitement to the table, oh, well, then it will be a guy that always has access to her. Because think about it. The only reason a woman would need another guy to have access to her is because the guy that she's with is lacking somewhere. The same as us, guys. If our woman is slacking in an area, we're going to start looking at other women. The door for cheating then starts opening up. If somebody is really attached to you, either way, whether we are to them or they are to us, the door for cheating only opens up. And I mean truly attached. I ain't talking about a woman that's with you for your money, or a woman that's with you to trap you, or a woman that's just with you to pass time. I'm talking about a true attachment. Like a woman is truly in love with you. You are the center of her world. she's all in with you, the only way that door is going to open, guys, is if you open it. That's just what it is. Go back to my video about when a woman leaves, it's our fault. When a woman leaves a man, it's your fault after she's been truly attached. Same as us. If we leave a woman, it's because she started slacking off on some, and only a true alpha male will leave a woman. I don't want to hear about, oh, well, you know, women cause most of the divorces of women, and it's statistics true. Or men never leave women. We love harder. Guys, that's not true. The thing is, it's just most men have a scarcity mindset and most women don't, because they know it's an illusion for them, because there's so many guys lined up that want to have sex with them. But they fail to realize that most of these guys just want sex. They don't want a real relationship, but they cling on to all that attention that they're getting. And us men typically don't get nowhere near as much attention as a woman does. So we feel like we'll be in a drought, whereas they feel like they won't. That's the only difference, guys. And one more thing, guys. Don't mistake a guy having access to her for an orbiter, because that's not the same thing, guys. An orbiter is just a guy that's in the friend zone. We all got orbiters. Anybody that looks halfway decent, or even in this generation, even fat sloppy women got orbiters because of social media. And then on top of that, guys, and I've done a video on this, any woman that has a guy that always has access to them is an alpha widow. That's just point blank period, guys. This is a woman who did not get picked by the guy that she deemed as an alpha, the guy that she really wanted to be with, and she's just passing time with your ass. If he comes back, she'll drop you like a hot potato and go and get with his ass. That's an alpha widow, guys. That's all that is. If you want more information, go watch my video on it.